Hola amigos y amigas, and in this video I'm going to talk about music. Of course, you guys know I love all types of Mexican music. I want to let you guys know I created a playlist during the last couple days. I am not finished with it, but I still have a lot of videos up there, Mexican music and other types of music, but I have put it in different categories. Check that playlist out. You can do so by looking at the cover page of this channel. There'll be a little box that says home, and then videos, and then playlists and posts, and also added some videos to the post section too. So check that out. Now, of course, I love Mexican music. I have mentioned this in other videos. I grew up in a home where I was exposed to different cultures, quite a few different cultures. One of them was the Mexican culture, but also cultures from other parts of the world, Eastern Europe, Latin America, Canada, and even some different types of American culture. So Europe, I really love music. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Brazilian music and how I found out about Brazilian music, and that was from my older brother. He had quite an album collection, and there was an album that I listened to, and it was called Live at the Village Gate. That's in New York City, and that is by a gentleman. He had a group. They went up to New York City, and they have an album out called Live at the Village Gate on the old Vanguard label, and the name of the man is Savuka, Sivuca. I would say it's a must listen to album if you haven't heard it. It's pretty jazzy. It's also a lot of soft nightclub music, and once again, it was recorded live at the Village Gate in New York in the early 70s. Now, yeah, I've also seen some videos of him on YouTube. And this one I'm going to talk about is he had proteges, some young proteges. And one protege, I forgot to mention, Savuca is an accordionist and a guitarist. And he would play a keyboard accordion and have 120 basses he'd play also. But he had some young proteges. One was Lucy Alves, Lucy, then Alves, Alves. Now, she's quite young in this video. She's playing keyboard accordion like him, but then to his other side, there's a young violinist, and then there's other young people. There's an ensemble. I'll leave the name of that song. You can find it on YouTube. I'll leave the name of that song. Quite a famous song in Brazil. You'll love it. Great song, great music. Now, Lucy went on, I think she's in her early 50s now. Lucy went on to also become, over the years, a pop star. Now, of course, she's not as big as Taylor Swift, but she is looked up to in Brazil. She's a great singer also. She's a dancer, and she's a multi-instrumentalist. But she is looked up to and plays a lot of concerts for young people, and a lot of people look up to her as a role model when they see her on stage. Okay, another type of music that she plays. She still sticks to her roots. She plays accordion. She plays jazz accordion. She's plays quite well still. And she also plays violin, guitar, and I believe piano. But she's really good on all the instruments. But she also played the song Libertango with a huge orchestra in Brazil as an adult. The song is called Libertango. Many of you may have heard it, not sure. But she is excellent. Got to check her channel out. Now, I don't know what her playlist looks like right now, but just Google or to YouTube or Lucy Alves YouTube. Now, moving along. Woman who came around quite a bit before her, years before her, and that's a woman from Brazil named Flora Purim. Now, my brother introduced me to some of her music. He has an album by her, and she's quite a vocalist. She's played with a lot of jazz greats like George Duke, Chick Corea, Jaco Pastorius, Stanley Clarke. She is great too, so listen to her. I don't know if she's got anything on YouTube. I'll look it up though. Yeah, it's Flora Purim. That's Flora and then Purim, Purim. Now, last but not least, and I'm only covering in this video Latin American music, and that's a group from Spain called the Gypsy Kings. And most likely many of you have heard of them. And Gypsy is not spelled with an I, but a Y. It's instead spelled Gypsy, and then Kings. And many of you might have heard of them, because I think I first heard of them in the late 80s or early 90s. They had a big hit. It caught the radios, stations, like wildfire. It was called Bamboleo, and great song, a lot of guitars, great song. Now, also they have another video out. Did a remake of Volare. Now, in that video, if you Google it up, I did find it on YouTube, and that stars Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz is in that video, but in the background you'll hear the song Volare. So quite a romantic video. A lot of these videos are very peaceful music, very tranquilo, very peaceful, light, and some of them are upbeat and energetic as well. But I can tell you about music from other parts of the world that I know about, and that I also enjoy European music. I also enjoy music from the U.S. and Canada, but other parts of the world as well. But I really love music. Now, when you get to the Lake Chapala area, you're going to meet expats and Mexican locals. Many, many things you could talk about. Many things you could find to talk about, break the ice, and one of the tools you could use is talk about music, because they love music. So talk about whatever type of music you want to talk to, and you'd be surprised how many Mexican locals want to know more about American music and some Canadian music. They love music from the U.S. So and also Europe too, but pretty much the U.S. You'll see, like when I was in San Miguel de Allende, I'd see people with Ramones, t-shirts that say Ramone. There would be t-shirts that say Nirvana, and the Lakeside area too. You'll see a lot of those, or once in a while you'll see them. But they do like jazz and different types of music as well. Talk with them. They love talking about music. It's a great icebreaker, good tool to have in your conversation toolbox. So I want to say thanks for listening to this lengthy video. I want to say enjoy. Lake Chapala is a great place, and it is a great place for music, most definitely. So with that, tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for viewing. Adios, amigos.